Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a hugely requested look, and this was the butterfly, very colourful butterfly eyes that I did on Cara Delevingne for a red carpet. It was back in August, and I think it was, you guys seem to love it so much. I think it was because for a red carpet look, it was quite unusual in that it was quite editorial. It was very bright yellow and pinks and oranges and applied almost in a sort of finger painted way, so quite sort of dabbed on, and there were just lots and lots of requests for it. Now it is quite a summery look, it's almost like a summer carnival type of look, and I know here in the Northern Hemisphere we're going into winter, but it's a look that you could definitely exchange the colours. You could use darker blues and bronzes and greens and violets and all those sorts of colours to make it more wintry if you're not the type of person that would wear these bright colours at this time of year. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, like my beautiful model today who's called Emily, then of course you guys are going into summer, so I hope you find it inspiring. So I'm going to start with the eyes, and I'm using this Depixium paint, and these come in lots of different colours and I use them a lot for editorials. I like them because you mix it like a paint, which is fun, and then they apply so nicely. You can use them on eyes, lips, cheeks, and for editorial looks, I just find them fantastic. And also the colour is really pure colour, so there isn't any of that dustiness that you can get with some eyeshadows. So I'm going to start by just blending this all over. And what's nice about these is they do act like a really great primer as well, because once they're on, they don't move at all. And then I also did a wash of the yellow underneath. A lot of this I'm going to work on top of with different colours, but it was again a good base. And I know this is looking a bit scary at the moment, yellow all around the eyes. I don't know, yellow's a bit of a polarising colour, I think. Okay, so onto the orange. I'm going to use this orange from the Ben Nye Vivid Blush palette, and you can use any colours you like. I mean, as I said earlier on, you don't need to do this look with yellow and orange and pink. You could do it with any colours that you like. And I'm applying the colour in more of a dabbing motion, so it's a little bit like finger painting. The funny thing about this look is there really was no plan to do this. I thought maybe I might use a little bit of colour, but I had no kind of premeditated idea, and Cara sat down and I just said to her, how about a rainbow threw up on your eyelids? And she said, sounds great. And I just got my colours out and just started playing. And then at the outer corner I also used on the top the same colour, so the same orange. What sort of makeup do you do on yourself, Emily? Do you like?
I love playing with eyeshadow probably the most,
yeah,
because I've got
painting.
a lot of real estate there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like it's easier to put colour on your eyeshadow, like eyelids than it is.
So you like colours, bright
anywhere
colours
else on your face. Yeah, mainly like pinks.
Mm-hmm. Do you use lots of palettes with different colours in and mix them all? Or?
Yeah, like I have a huge Jaclyn Hill one.
And
that's got
yeah,
like lots
loads
of
of different colours, so you can just play around. It is like painting, isn't it? Just dabbing your brush in and experimenting.
But it's like quite therapeutic. Like,
oh, definitely.
If I've got nothing to do at night,
yeah,
I'll even do my eyeshadow and just like blend.
Yeah, I find makeup, doing it so therapeutic. Doing makeup is a bit like a day off for me, because when I'm in the zone, if I'm doing somebody's makeup, especially if it's something playful like this, I do find it like a meditation. Then at the outer corner underneath, I actually used a blush, a deep cranberry colour. Look up. Just blended that there. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet. I'm having to focus on this, make sure I get it in the right place. Perfecto. Then at the inner corner, I used a really bright sort of baby pink. Again, it was blush. I mixed this very pastel-y blush with this pinky blush. Half the time I don't know what these are because they're in my palette, but I'll make sure I put them up on the screen. And then I just kept blending them until I got the right shade of pink that I liked. So it wasn't too bright, but it's still registered nice and pink. I did actually highlight this as well at the end. So onto lashes. Oops, look at me. Yeah, you've got the amazing lashes like Cara. Don't really need much. Mascara, I thought I'd use Doll Eyes, so it's more feathery and fluttery, because it was quite a feathery lash look with this. Very butterfly look. Let's comb through them. Wow, they are long. Just going to give your upper lashes a quick curl. So just bringing the mascara through your lashes. Again, I don't need a lot, but for us mere mortals that don't have your lashes, we are going to use some fake lashes anyway. So I'm going to put a couple of lashes on, just because that's what I did on Cara, even though she has amazing lashes. I did just a few, just to make them look a little more fluttery. Sort of added to that ethereal use of colour. Probably about 4 on each eye. Let's see, yeah, just about 4 of those on the edge there. So I'm just going to massage some moisturiser into Emily's skin. So for foundation, I'm using the Backstage foundation by Dior, because this is really very, very lightweight. And you have perfect skin, so you don't need it. Got one tiny bit of concealing there, and that's it. We'll do that in a second. So I'm just going to pat this in. With these lighter weight foundations, I always think it's nice to use fingers. They just blend nicer. Almost apply them like you're applying moisturiser, really. Do a little face massage. And it sets as well, so you can feel it as it's setting. You can just pat it into the skin. I'm just going to do a tiny bit of under eye concealing. This is the Clinique Light Reflective Pen. Not very much required here, look up. I think it's a nice way to keep this style of eye makeup modern, to have the skin really just looking like skin. So you see the texture and the actual quality of the skin rather than putting on layers of foundation. Obviously, if you do need more concealing, then that's fine, but just make sure it's really well blended and just where you need it, not all over. I'm going to use the SC2 and just using a small brush for any bits of concealing. So for highlighter, I'm using this Tweezer stick, just buffing over the top of the cheekbones there. There's quite a pinky blush in this look, so I'll just layer this one underneath because it's a cream and I'm going to use more of a powder on top. So I'm going to use the just a moisturising face spray. Keep the skin really fresh. Sorry, should have warned you about that. It's going to be cold. Just let that settle in.
It's like outside.
I know, it does. Wet. So for brows, obviously, don't need to do anything. These brows are spectacular. I'm just going to brush them all up. And then I'm going to use this brow gel This is a new one by Anastasia. I love these. They come in really good colours. I've been using them a lot. And they set really well so the brows don't move at all. So obviously if you're doing this look and you don't have super thick eyebrows, that's fine. It's not dependent on a thick brow. I just thought since we're doing Cara's look, it would be fun to have Emily in, since she is definitely channeling Cara on that front. Just going to go back in, just look down, just to blend those lashes in. Now the glue's dry. So onto blush. The blush was very high up on the cheek. Just kind of here. And really subtle. And I'm just using a touch of bronzer. This is very light. It's the Hoola Light. And I use this just around the sides of the temples, across the top of the forehead. So I'm just going to go in with a light pink now. Look at my darling. Like a highlightery pink colour. Just at the inner corner. Touch too white. Let me add a touch of blush. Touch of blush to that. There we go. I can't remember exactly what colour I used. I think it was a blush actually. So I'm just going to go back in with the orange shade. Bring that up a little bit higher now that we've got the lashes on and all of the mascara. And this is a good tip because sometimes you can't finish your eyeshadow until you've got your lashes all finished off and the rest of your makeup, because you just see everything so much better once that's done. You're able to really create more of a shape. So how are you getting on with all the accents here? You understanding all the strong accents that we have?
I love a good northern one, I think.
Oh yeah, which one's your favourite?
I like Manchester.
Oh yeah? And any good expressions that you've heard?
Oh, poppycock. No,
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one, but I thought people said it.
Oh yeah, because they say that in films. I think that's quite old fashioned now.
Yeah.
Don't really hear that one anymore.
Oh, babe took me like a while as well.
Babe, really?
Yeah, I feel like everyone here says babe, and for me, that was like I only ever heard that in relationships or.
Okay, so it's more like over familiarised here. They just say it for.
Or I thought people being condescending, like you're right, babe, and I was like, am I?
And then you notice that girls say it to other girls and it's a bit more, so interesting, isn't it? Final blend, and then we'll do your lipstick, and then I'll show you the makeup. I feel quite confident since you said you like colours on your eyes.
Yeah.
I think if you said to me I never wear colour on my eyes and I hate it, I'd probably be very nervous about showing you this, but I do feel...
It's easier to like commit to a colour on your eye, I feel.
The lips.
Yeah.
Really?
I can't...
See, I do lips more because it's so quick. Like this takes forever. Not forever, but it takes a while to blend that all out really nicely. Whereas if I'm in a hurry and I've done my makeup, I put mascara on, and then I can just pop a lip on in a matter of a couple of minutes. Okay, so the lip colour is just really natural. I did use, I think, a lip pencil, but on you, I'm just going to use just a really light layer of lip colour. Really just like your lip colour. Don't think we need any statements on the lips for this. Just rub your lips together. So I've changed my mind. I'm going to use a lip pencil. Just a small amount. This is a sheer lip pencil, so it's not going to look heavy. Smell for me. That's perfect. I think you're done. Have a look in there.
Oh my god.
Quite you, right?
I love it.
You love your...
I feel warmer already.
Yeah, it's very warm. It's
very
very
I'm going to keep it on.
It's quite sunsetty, actually. It's like that sunsetty colours. Quite tropical. Like a little tropical butterfly. So that's the finished look. Remember that this is a fun one, so make it your own. See you soon.